Alright guys, you're about to see, I don't know how to describe it, but we are hitting ice. See the white? Look at that! Holy shit!
Pay attention to the top
When we first entered the ice field, I saw an iceberg and pointed it out to Jono. And right when I pointed it out to him, the iceberg flipped. That was really a beautiful coincidence. This morning we were instructed to meet at 8:30 a.m. in case because we knew that we would hit ice at some point in the morning. We couldn't really tell when exactly, but we knew that we would be hitting ice today. Right during that meeting, ice started flowing about. Basically just chilling on standby, waiting for the time when I'm needed, the time when we hit the proper ice. Could be in 5 minutes, as much as it could be in 6 hours, we don't know. Is that what a pancake collection looks like? Or is this like a natural? I think it's a natural. This is the best view in the ship. Right, this is a gate. Look at how big that gate is. My god. You guys will not understand how big this thing is. It's massive. This iceberg is gigantic. Holy shit. Alright. In other news, this is an iceberg, a pancake ice that we picked up and we have gored it. Woo! Back home.
Working double time on the production line. She was one of a kind, she's just mine, all mine. One in my applause, just another. Made me a lot of me and came back for more. Had to cool me down, take another ride. Back in the ring to take another.
It's too bright, man. Let's see how much we can update you guys before someone shows up. Today was quite a boring day because today was planned to be an extremely boring day because we hit ice, but the ice is neither pancake nor fragile nor thick enough for us to walk on because the weather and the thickness is too variable and not good enough. So the plan was for the sea ice group to just chill around and waste time for a whole day. However, Rutger told me that we should test my experiment. So we went down, and since we're using kerosene, we cannot use it in the polar lab, and Rizna told me that I would have to perform it somewhere else on the ship. This is where I'm supposed to do my experiment. Alright, bungee cord. So we moved everything there, and while moving back, the wind caught some of my stuff and just threw it around. It broke my plastic bucket and my 2000mm glass beaker. The function of those two things would be to work to prevent kerosene spilling, and well, that is extremely important because kerosene cannot be spilled on the ship, as that would be a safety hazard. So I had to go find a different container to prevent the spilling, and Rutger helped me with that. That's really nice of him, thank you Rutger. And we tried the experiment. So I'm just chilling here next to this gigantic speaker that you can't see and listening to some music here. This is the auditorium, by the way. The penguin, whatever, is just investigating our team. Look at it. Filming a lot recently because I'm extremely busy with everything, but yeah, here's Rutger and I'm working with him right now. I swear to you guys, nothing ever goes as planned. We've been the plan was to do my test starting around 11 till 5, but then the bandsaw broke, and then we had to try and fix the bandsaw, and then it broke more, and then suddenly Felix touched it and whew, wow, the bandsaw was fixed. Do it again. Magical Felix and nobody knows why, because Felix literally didn't do anything. Right now, then we tried to perform our experiment, and my setup outside is at positive temperatures, like 1 degree Celsius. So the ice will melt and the kerosene will melt the ice, and the permeability will be too high, unreasonably high, unmeasurable. So everything is not working. We already had 2 ice stations, 2 places where we went down on the ice, and from that I have 6 scores. I have only processed 1 of them. Therefore I'm 5 scores behind, and I've cut 2 of them currently, from which I've gotten around 15 samples. Doing some calculation, if my experiment takes about 7 minutes to perform, let's round it up to 10 minutes per sample. That would take me 150 minutes, which is almost 3 hours. Almost 3 hours for 2 cores. And I have 6 of them to process. I don't know what to do.